third is Syrian. They're all wearing traditional clothes from their home countries. Nothing remarkable in that, you might say, until you see the date, 1885. Yeah, I know, 1885. And that blew me away in several respects. These women were students at the Women's Medical College of Pennsylvania. My colleague Chris Wolf is a history buff and has been digging into the backstory here. Chris says these women were nothing short of medical pioneers.
First off, I should say the picture is true. We did manage to find the original in the archives of Drexel University, which absorbed the college back in 2003. And all three women graduated. Each of them were the first women from their respective countries to get a degree in Western medicine.
So tell us about these women. Why were they here in the United States?
Well, the most information relates to this very determined-looking woman from India, Anandabai Joshi. She was married off at the age of 9, very high-caste Brahmin family, and her husband, kind of in a fatherly way, encouraged her education, so pretty progressive for his time. But what really motivated her to become a doctor was the fact that she did get pregnant at age 13, and the child unfortunately died after just 10 days because of the unavailability of medical care to women in her area, even for a high-caste woman like her.
Right.
And so she just set her mind to becoming a doctor, had to master English, had to find somewhere where she could actually go. Then just the problems of caste, observant Hindus at the time, just wouldn't even travel over the sea. It would corrupt their caste, cause them to sin, if you look at it in that kind of sense.
She seems to have broken many barriers. Let's just unpack one of them. Coming to America, I mean, she could have gone to school in India, maybe. Why did she come to America?
Well, that's the problem. Pretty much the only place in the world at the time for women to get a medical education was in America. And this is a tribute to the Quakers of Pennsylvania. They founded the Women's Medical College of Pennsylvania way back in 1850, which I'm sorry to say I was surprised it was that far back. It was the first in the world. And these women like Anandabai Joshi in India and Keiko Okami from Tokyo heard about the Women's Medical College through one means or another and, made the decision to defy all those expectations of their society and the family in some cases and travel independently to America to apply and then figure out how to pay for their tuition and board. So it's, for me, it was kind of a reminder of just how obviously these women are incredible achievers, but it's also a reminder of how exceptional America was in the 19th century.
So, Chris, what happened to these women? Did they go back to Japan and India and Syria and do great things for their countries?
The Syrian lady, Sabat Islambuli, went back to Damascus and practiced medicine. There's a record of her in the alumni magazine of being in Cairo in 1919. But after that, she lost touch with the college, so it's not known what happened to her ultimately. Keiko Okami went back to Tokyo and was appointed head of gynecology at one of the main hospitals there. But within a few years, she resigned.